Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to Ruby tutorial. In this video, we're gonna discuss about variables and strings, and let's dig a bit deeper into strings and variables. So let's go to VS Code. Sorry, I just missed the intro. Hi guys, welcome to Ruby. Chichi, ఇది కాదు వేరేది. Uh, yeah, this one. So guys, jump into VS Code. Yeah, without wasting time, I'll just try to say fast. Uh, is I just prepared notes. It's like too lengthy for video. I think let's see how much time it covers today. So going to VS Code, click on File, uh, select New Text File, and like select the language which you wanna type. So in this, you obviously know that we are typing in like we are coding in Ruby. So you click on select language, you will get it like a drop down here, or you type Ruby in here. When you type just RUB, you got there Ruby. Select that one, and you're good to go now. Okay. So the previous video I introduced you guys to IRB. So it's nothing but a interactive Ruby. We call that interactive Ruby. So do you know how a variable uh, gets created in Ruby? You might you might say like what we say variable equal to say 10. So yeah, it's get created here like kind of thing. So there's a lot behind that. So uh, I'll just show you what happens there. You go to your console or terminal, or you say command prompt, type IRB. If you have Ruby installed in your system, you can just type IRB and you'll get that uh, console Ruby shell. So now see, let's store a value in a variable. Variable is a memory location for data types to store in. So let's go. Say num equal to 10. Yep, it's created. So see what the process here. The process is here. We are creating a variable num and then assigning a value 10 to it, right? It's not. It's pretty much wrong here, because it doesn't work like that in Ruby. So in Ruby, Ruby itself first it creates a data type and then it refers to a variable. Coming to Java and C and C++, when you create a variable, first it creates a variable and then we assign a value to that variable. It works like that, right? But in Ruby, no, it doesn't work like that. No, it actually creates a data type and then after the data type is referred by a variable. So let's see, see according to this first one, let's see, we created num, right? Num, and we assign num equal to 10. So we assign 10 in num. So if we say num, we'll get num. So what so according to you, if you think num is created first, like variable is created first and then we assign value 10 to it, it's not like that in Ruby. First we create a data type like 10 or integer or string whatever maybe, and then that is referred by the variable. So let's see num2. So when I click enter, like undefined local variable or method, it says like it's undefined. So now I'm saying num2 equal to 20. Okay, so now see it's we assign a value. Actually what happens here is 20 is referred by num2. If num2 is created first, we couldn't have got this error like undefined. So in Ruby, when you say num2 equal to 20, 20 is referred by num2. So 20 is data type. It is created first. It doesn't matter what we type first. Okay, what is created first matters, right? How Ruby is referring num2, how it knows now. So in Ruby, Ruby itself assigns an object ID to num2. So object ID is nothing but it itself, like Ruby itself gives an object ID to a number to identify it. Okay, so to know the object ID of num2, let's say num2 dot object ID objet dot object underscore ID. Okay, now so we got 41. So to refer 20, it created an object ID, and then after Ruby call that object ID. So like we got 20 there. Okay, it's like an address. It's an address. kind of thing. Object ID is Ruby itself creates an object ID to refer to the data type. So Ruby calls the object ID, so they will get 20. Okay, it might be bit confusion, so I'll just explain with a diagram. I'll just put a diagram there. And then after, so this is a history of a variable. So the variable is not created first, the data type is created and the variable referred by the data type. Okay, so now let me say num equal to num equal to 20, no, so 21. So what happened to the first num variable that we created? This is the one, right? So in num variable we stored 10, and then in num again we stored 22. So if we type num, we'll get 21. So the thing here is the previous data type is overridden by the present data type. So there is a concept called garbage collector in Ruby. I think it's influenced by Java. So if you guys are from Java, you'll know about garbage collector. It just collects the unused data types or remaining data types, like and it'll just simply delete. So let's discuss about in another some other time about the garbage collector. So in num there is 21. Previously we have 10. So 10 will be 10 will be garbage collected, and now it's 21. So let's see the object ID of num dot object underscore ID. So it's 43. It's just referred by Ruby itself. Don't be confused. Okay. So after that, let's go to strings. Let's jump right into strings. Mm, okay, guys. Now and before going to strings, I just want to remind you something. So Ruby is 100% object oriented language. Like everything in Ruby is an object. It reads like an object, so that we can manipulate it, we can refer it, we can call it, we can use it like what we say. We can do everything with an object. So Ruby is an 100% object oriented language except variable, because the thing here is, if the variable is not referred to an object, it's just a variable. If the variable is referred to an object, then that variable which referred to object, it acts as what we say, it act as object. So it just behave like object. So in my previous videos I just told these tutorials in Telugu, which is my mother tongue. So I just want to reach to everyone. What if a person like uh, some other guy who don't know Telugu comes to my channel, and he might skip that. Let's target all everyone. Okay, num3 is just variable, so 10 is an object here. Okay, when we refer a variable to an object, then we can play with that, like what we say, then that variable which refer to an object is behaves like an object. Okay, so let's go to strings. Say strings, like in a variable a, I say I'll just store um, say string. Okay, it's saying strings. So strings, coming to strings, we can store strings in single quote or double quotes. Okay, so so see, these are the symbols here. Okay, we store string in a single quote or double quote. Let's say b equal to so b acts as a variable, and string is kind of data type. So let's, we are storing strings in a b. So say b e e b. Okay, then yeah, see, what if we type string in single quote c. Yep, though you wrote that c in a single quote, it automatically converted to double quotes. Okay, so yeah, that's like what we say. So that's how it works here now. So um, what if you wanna include a single quote in your string, like let's say weather. Okay, now say if you're writing string in single quote, today's weather, you say you want apostrophe there. Today's, what if you want apostrophe, like we say that apostrophe, right? If you want apostrophe in today's, yeah, sentence, today's weather is good. So see what do you know why it's getting in a white text here? So previously when you like type store C, we totally got in red. uh, the thing here is when you start a single quote like apostrophe, and when you end it here with today, for Ruby it thinks like that's the end of the string, so that's why it stopped working. Let's see. I think it's saying like you still you didn't still stop, like what we say workspace eval syntax error kind of thing. Okay, so to escape that, if you want a single quote or the apostrophe there, if you want apostrophe include in your string, so to do that, let's do, come on, let's jump into that. So in today, I'm storing today equal to t audio today's weather is fine. So if you want a fast fee there, if you want Ruby to skip those fast fee there, you should just mention a backslash there. Backslash acts as an escape character. So now see, today's weather is fine. So you got the string in double quotes. It automatically converts single quote double quotes, but you got again the first fee here. So in the previous, what happened? It thought like apostrophe was end of the string, so it didn't print it. We got an error there. So yeah, to escape that, if you wanna include apostrophe in your string, or some other character in your string, you just type that. We say to skip the code will skip that one. So even though that's it will print. Okay. Mm, so now let's, there's another method like instead this one, mm, say in in Word, I wanna type God's good all the time. Okay, see, we typed our first video beside God's God. Let's see what happens. See it, we got. If you want a first fee in your string with a single quote, you just put a backslash there to escape that one. Same. So the characters between these are strings. So that's the thing here. So if you want to if you want to include uh, a fast fee in your code, you just type backslash there. So Ruby will escape that one and it will go forward to and execute that. Okay. So now let's assign a value to d equal to, yep. See, yeah, we got our first fee in our code. So now we just came to know how to write a string, and then okay, then after that I'll just show the concatenation of two strings. Okay. Say a is equal to, is there anything I stored in here? Yeah, a is equal to say strings, b is equal to b. So I just want to add these two. Okay. Say a plus I need some space, so I'm printing space in a strings, plus, and again adding that plus to b. Let's see, let's store these in c. Okay, no, there is c like e. So we are storing say strings b. So we are storing two strings where we are storing the concatenation, like the mixing. We're adding two strings and storing in e, right? So this is string concatenation. See, um, we are taking a which says say strings plus space. After say strings there is a space, right? So this is the space. To add space we just need to add it. So space is also a string, okay? It considers space as a string because it's between double quotes. Putting addition sign in between them and adding them, so it's called string concatenation. To skip this one, we have another way.